Hello and welcome to another edition of What's New. I've had another delivery come through via my shipping company, and so I thought I'd show you what I'd received. First of all, we have these. These are counters to be used for wounds or other things on the table. Now I've specifically got them for chain of command, but they can also obviously clearly be used for anything other purpose. And from war bases as well, I've picked up 3 of their 28mm sets for archery butts, because that's going to be really nice to have as scatter scenery for the battle company's terrain that I'm making. Along the same lines, I am doing a battle company which is based on the Watchers of Kana, and they are part of the Serpent Horde, and therefore they clearly do worship snakes. So I went on and I've bought a whole bunch of Reaper snake miniatures, and I'm going to say right now I'm very impressed. In the past, when I've bought Reaper, I've felt that they've not looked very nice. I haven't bought very much because frankly the first thing I ever bought from them was so rubbish. But having bought these now, I think they look very nice. They have good clear details, they look like they're going to paint up very nicely, and I even managed to get one that is made in white metal. I'm not going to say much more now about how I'm going to use those, because I want that to be a surprise, and I have all sorts of awesome ideas as I keep dropping hints about how this battle companies is going to work, but suffice to say that is central to my plans. In addition to those more gaming related items, Black Friday has just been and gone, and I'm sure a lot of you also dropped a fair amount of cash on impulse purchases, but I've been looking for a new lamp. This one is brilliant, but I do need more for a little while, and I've also been thinking about lights to go underneath these shelves here on my right, because I am sat, as you can see, at my painting station. And on Black Friday I was on Amazon let me reach down and I picked up 2 packs of these and this lamp, and I'm hoping that those will really help me get much better illumination at this painting desk, and I'll show you more on another video when I've mounted them and we can see what the difference that makes. The other thing that I picked up, which is going to help me as I'm taking photographs of things and also maybe filming, is a ring light that will go on the tripod. So that should be nice and useful, hopefully, and will put better lighting when I'm filming things close up, particularly with regard to my painting. So that's what's arrived. I do have another load arriving tomorrow, so I'll probably see what's in that. I have no idea what's coming. I've ordered a fair few bits, and I will add that to this video if there's anything of interest. So as part of this What's New, I thought I'd actually do an unboxing and show you what these lights look like. So this is my new dimmable touch eye protection LED desk lamp, which sounds impressive, and certainly the reviews that it had on Amazon, and I will pop a link to the item in the description below, they came out very well as well. So let's see what's inside. Notwithstanding all the exciting packing materials which make me think, what can I make with that? I'm sure you are the same. Here we have the lamp. It's wrapped up nicely, but I do feel a little funny about all this single-use plastic. I am a bit of a greenie, and I don't really like waste. That was quite a hassle to take off, but that's fine. Now, I did order this from the UK Amazon, so it has a UK plug. However, what you can't see, but I will now try to show you, is I'm clever and I have UK sockets, and I have them all over the place. So that's fine, and it's exactly where I'll need it. So I'm going to need to read the instructions, but if you can see, that's changing the light warmth, brightness. That's pretty cool, and it's got a relatively good illumination actually as well. I'm pretty happy with that. It was quite cheap. I did get it in the sales, but very good. Next up, we have this touch control under cabinet lighting. I ordered 2 packs of this with the plan that it will go and be mounted underneath my shelf to add extra illumination to this area as well. So let's get into this. There we are. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got. We have a Tekken hello, dear Mr. Muz. We have a user manual, and we have some lights that look good. Underneath we have power supply. Again, it is a UK one, but that's not a problem. And then underneath we have the joiners, and we have some double-sided sticky. Now that's pretty good because it means I can just stick it under here, and then if I want to move it, then I'm not having to do screws or anything like that. That looks pretty good. I'm going to have a look at getting that in place, and I will show you it when it's done. But for now, that's that unboxed. Last but not least of this batch is this 8-inch LED ring light. This is USB powered, which is a little bit more useful because I can use any of my plugs. It comes with quite a cheap looking, but still quite a useful little tripod. It has a mount for a phone that will go on the tripod. And another little tripod as well. That's interesting. Looks like, yes, that's telescopic. Not very solid feeling, mind, but still pretty cool. And then the actual lamp, which I would have presumed could do that, and that can join in a gimbal, which I would have thought is there. Yep, that's a gimbal. Okay, I see how that works. That looks pretty good. I'll get that set up and plugged in, and we'll see how bright it is and how useful it's going to be. I have set this up now, and it's pretty good. I'm going to turn it on, and it will now make everything look washed out. There we are. It has, you can control the intensity of the light, and you can control the colour, which won't really show up on this camera. But that's a very yellowy one. That's the brightest one, and then we have quite a cool light there as well. That's very useful. The problem I've got, and I'm going to be in touch with the supplier, is that I've opened this part. I'll turn it off so that I've opened this part which goes on top of this little tripod, and it's broken. It's broken as it's come out literally it was broken in the packaging. So that's going to have to go back or be contacted. But the actual light is superb. It's very bright. It gives a good illumination. I'll be able to use it for my painting, and also it will allow me to take much better photographs of my miniatures and of other things that I'm doing. So I'm happy with that. This What's New has taken such a long time to film that more stuff has arrived. So I'm going to show you that before I show off my new lights, which have finally been fitted, and that's what I've been waiting for to complete this filming. In the Middle-earth strategy battle game community that I'm a part of, there is a wonderful individual called Sebastian, and he runs a yearly Secret Santa, the SBG Santa. And this involves people that are interested in taking part, submitting their names and email addresses and what they might be interested in, and then they get paired up randomly, and you will receive a wonderful parcel in the post for Christmas. And it is an amazing thing. It really does show the community up for what an amazing community it is. And this week I received my Secret Santa, and I was blown away. It is amazing. There has just been a new release of some new heroes, and I wasn't able to pick them up this month. I did pick some other stuff up, which you'll see when it arrives, but I was waiting until next month to place my order. And this person, whoever it is, I really don't know who it was watching my posts on the Facebook groups and the other community areas and saw how frustrated I was, maybe too strong a word, but that I did really want the new Dunland Heroes. And so they bought me some. I mean, that's just so thoughtful. I hadn't even asked for that, but they picked up on how much I wanted it, and I really did want it. They did send me a lovely note apologising for ignoring my requests, but they didn't actually even ignore my requests, because they also got me some more warriors for my fiefdoms, and that is exactly what I was looking for. So all I can say is that it's just blown away. It was a beautiful thing to open and read, and it put a huge smile on my face. So those are also new on my bench. What I'll now do is point the camera up underneath. You can probably just about see that along here there are some strip lights, and I will show you what I've put up. As you can see from this very odd angle, I have now mounted the 2 sets of strip lights which I purchased on Black Friday, and they are brilliant. Now, I have done them so that they are running in series, so I only have to turn one on to turn them all on, but it is a very trivial task for me to separate them should I wish to, and then control them separately. I am very impressed. I'm very pleased that I bought these. They give a really good overall illumination for this area, which can be a little bit dim, and in combination with my other spotlights that I have on my desk lamps, my painting area is now much easier to use. And so there you have it. I will raise my humongous cup of tea in your general direction, and thank you once again for watching another Beard Clipper video. If you have enjoyed this, please do subscribe, and don't forget to ding the bell. That will mean that you are informed whenever a new video is published. I will keep publishing videos into the new year. It is very nearly Christmas, and after that it will be New Year. I may or may not do another What's New between Christmas and New Year to show off what Angelo got me for Christmas, because, well, you know, I'm very excited about Christmas. So thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in another Beard Clipper video.